How is things? Hope everybody is well. Happy Tuesday. Going into Wednesday, so hope everybody's well. Sorry for not going live the last 2 days. Just to say, I'm listening to a live stream at the same time here, so I'm not going to be long. Probably till I have 11, we'll probably tip on at. Just wanted to come on to say hello. That was the main thing. Just wanted to come on and say hello. Answer any questions about Cavendish or anything like that. So that's the reason why I'm here. So if anybody wants to ask any questions or has any questions relating to Cavendish, I can add them. Hello, good evening, Sean. How are you? How was things with you? So that's why I've been gone the last 2 days. So yeah. Oh, am I in live chat? I think I am. Yeah, good. Good habit I have. Not bad at all. Good, very good, very good, very good. Do. Jesus, today feels very long for some reason today. See, when you're up early in the mornings, it feels so long today. I wouldn't mind, but when I was off work last week, the time was going so slow. No, what I'm trying to say, the time was going so fast, sorry. So fast, other way around. So when I was off work, it was going so fast. Now when I'm at work, I have to go to work tomorrow. It just goes so fast. So again, I got, I got mixed up. I met the city of the, right, fair enough. I'm sure people understand. I said, sometimes I just don't use my head sometimes to think what I was going to say. But yeah, let me see. It's anything. Still a lot of videos I need to catch up on, but I'm not going to do them during September. I do them after Cavendish, but not at the moment, no. So I'll get around to it at some stage. But when would that be? Who knows? Wait till I'll see this for a second. Who? What's on the Twitter? Dum. Hello, guys. How's the organization going? Which organization? What organization, guys? That money was just wasting my account, to be going to ask. Father child joke, that's that funny. That money was just wasting my account. Yeah, everything's sorted, really. There's nothing really else to be done. So yeah, there's not really else there. All the letters are actually, yeah. I got to say, no letters have come yet from like the letters. I just take this off a second so I can take. The letters for the Shannon. I put a tracking order on a few of them to know if they got to the Shannon, and the same with the ones with the doll and the ones going overseas. All the ones for the Shannon have arrived. I can confirm that. The ones for the doll, I had to. Again, it's hard to know. So I did put a few of them. I don't think they're there yet to the dog, but they're there to the Shannon. The ones in the Senators have them, but the TDs ones, I think they're taking their time. Okay, let's put it that way. So I'm assuming they'll be probably there tomorrow, or maybe they have. I didn't check today, but I put a tracking order on them and I could check them. I didn't check today actually. I checked yesterday, so they probably came today. Yeah, probably they were there today. So I say they have them in the door. So, but when's the door back? Actually, that's the next question. Because I'm assuming the secretaries and things will hand them the letters anyway, regardless of things. I need to find it out. All we need now is a good day of sunshine. Hopefully, Calvin Day is a good day of sunshine. Because Calvin Day last year, it was a very foggy morning. I do remember this. It was very foggy morning, right? And then the rest of the day was very, very nice on Calvin Day last year. Like, usually when it's foggy in the morning, misty kind of in the morning, it turns out to be a great day. Let me see, when's Darlaren back? I'm assuming sometime in September. Like, yeah, I think great. Summer holidays. Uh, it's a great country. When is the door back? The Shannon is back, I think. Yeah, I have to find this out. But I'm assuming the secretaries, the door resumes on the 14th, tomorrow, or the back and the after holidays tomorrow. So they probably will see them tomorrow, I know. But I'm assuming if a letter arrives in Letzer House, right, that it goes to their offices and it's there for their offices, and I'm sure they have secretaries. I'm sure some of them are up in the door at some stage doing something. What about Shannon Aaron? I'm assuming Shannon Aaron's back too. So they're back tomorrow. The TDs are back tomorrow in the door. Yowdy. For the good for and we assume it's in the 14th, so then all of them are not back until tomorrow. That'd be great. And 3 months of a holiday. Fully, all expenses paid. Oh, everything free. It's great. And then they're getting a 6,000 euro pay rise. So, very well deserved, if you ask me. They work very, very hard. Should look at the flat out awesome. So yeah, they're back tomorrow. So maybe we'll start getting responses by the end of the week. Hopefully. Imagine if not one writes back after us sending God knows how long writing letters and sending them off, and God knows it actually be torture if none of them actually responds. Anything else about Kevin or anybody want to ask into that? Well, then bollocks, yeah, but we see what happens. We hopefully some. Because again, let's be fair, I did spend a good few bob on it, so the least they can do is send some shite back. Because let's be fair, what else are they doing? Let's be fair. They do one good thing this year. That's the only good thing. If some of them write back, it's the good thing. It's the first good thing they've done this year. Because let's be fair, some of them haven't done worthless, are just useless. So at least they could say they did something worthwhile this year. This is the one thing you can say about Leo and Hole in the West Ham. If they send us a letter back, that's the one good thing they've done. Right, that's the one good. At least people can say they've done one small good thing this year. Or even Norma Foley, there'd be something very wrong with her if she actually writes back. So there's something very wrong if Norma Foley writes back. I think then we know the world's gone insane if we get a letter from her. But let's see, But yeah, any other questions related to the Kahoot or anything, anybody? If anybody has any questions or what anybody wanting to join. Again, by the 30th, what day is today? The 13th, tomorrow's the 14th. By the 30th, in a few days' time, we won't be accepting anybody else into the Kahoot. So who we have is who we have for the Kahoot. So the time to enter is now, really. I wish I was in the land of cotton. from the government. So let me see. I had to take for a second. So subsidies aren't, but subsidy. The council take it out. The government every year, it's given down by the Department of Local Government. It's given the fund. They're given the fund by basically by the government, right? By the government of Dublin, they're given the fund of so much towards this, that, and the other. Right? Take for example roads. Next year's budget for the roads is 10.7 million. Right, that's for the roads. And then there's obviously money for heritage and culture, and it would cabinet would be cast as culture, so it's coming out of the culture fund. So from the Department of Tourism and Culture, that department, it's coming from that. So it's coming from there. So it'd be the government's money basically, whatever. So basically your taxes and all that. And then obviously it'd be taken out of local interest rates and things like that. So that's probably where the majority of the money's coming from. But it's a lot more expensive. But yeah, it's a good bit of money now. They're spending a good bit on it. I can't say how much it is, but they're spending a good bit on it. Because again, they have to every year they do a show where they line up people and things, and they have to get cameras and all that for it and film it, and it takes a good few bob. Then promotion to that, pay people to promote it. Well, they don't pay me, but you know, they have to pay people, they have to pay promotions on social media and things like that. And then obviously they have to pay the staff too for doing it. So it adds up to a good bit. But yeah, it's a good bit anyway. I can't say how much it is, but it's a good bit, I say. But the only thing I know, I think the culture grant from the government, I think that's 200,000. So it's out of that, I think they have to take it out or whatever, the local Taudi money, if that makes any sense. So basically the property tax or things that they could take it from that either if they wish. If they need extra funds or whatever. Or the business rates and things like that. Because obviously the property tax has gone up by 15%, so they could take it out of that too. And then the business rates in the county too have gone up a good bit too. So they could take it out of that. Or they could take it out of the wet, the people paying the council for wet and things. But the majority would be coming from the government in Dublin. That's my knowledge of it. I don't look too much into the finances, but I know how much estimated they'll be spending. Hello Thomas, sorry I was talking too much. No, not for Cavendish, for all the cultural feds. So that's the cultural grant for all the cultural feds. So take for example the Taste of Cavan. There was a thing in beside Cavan Institute there the other day. It's not 200,000 Cavan, they know. That's the grant, the cultural grant they get for cultural events, things like that. So take for example the Taste of Cavan. You know the Taste of Cavan, it's a food festival things. That'd be under the culture. That'd be under culture, and they could take it out of that. Or take for example they're having a cultural night. Take for example in some part of the county, and they have that, and they pay an actors and things like that to perform and things like that. But I think I'm not too sure now, but I'm assuming it's 30,000 something like that. I'm assuming now. I think last year was 30,000, so I'm assuming it's that. I'm not too sure now. I could be wrong, but I don't know personally to be totally honest with you, so I'm assuming it'll be something like that. I'm not too sure now. I can't say for certain. I could find it out, but I'm not too sure to say it straight. I'm not too sure. But I think one year, either it was last year or the year before, I think it was 30,000. I can't remember. I could be wrong. Right? So don't take that with a grain of salt. I can find out for you, but I don't actually know really. It's hard to kind of know too, because they have to pay staff, that they pay for the cameras, the lights, and all that for the show, the show bit. So it's a good few bob anyway. I say. That's just an estimate, because I remember somebody saying that to me. It was around 30,000. But I don't know whether it was that true. But so take that with a grain of salt, guys. Just trying to think if I ever was a. Yeah, there's been money given, yeah, but I don't actually know how much it is or where it's come. I know it's coming from the government, the grant, and they can take it out of other things if they need to. But I'm not too sure now. Somebody did say it to me, told it was 30,000, but I can't actually go. I didn't see any papers like documents to say it was exactly how much it was. But I'm sure that's probably in the council's statements to put out every year. how much they put towards it. I can't remember seeing it, but I do. I'm assuming it's a good bit anyway. I say let's put it that way. I don't because it's not like ours. It's only costing about 2,000. That's all. It's the one I'm doing, Kahoot and the letters and all that put together. It's only about 2,000 euro. The Deutschland. Hello, Tony. The Deutschland August. Not August. Sorry. Don't know. Deutschland. German. But yes. So any of the questions about Kahoot or anything like that relating to it? But yeah. Let's see now. What am I looking for here? Hello, Miles. Here, guys, I actually have stuff. Let me see. I might have something here actually. What are you doing? I'm just gonna looking this up on the phone. Am I right in this now? I just need to know am I right. I'm saying. Uh, yeah, I have the Celsius reports for this year. No, not yet. I have the Celsius reports even this year, but I need to find out where these things are. Hmm. Yeah, it's pages upon pages upon pages. It's pages upon pages upon pages. Yeah, so hmm. Just try to think because it's somewhere here now, but I can't remember where it was. Don't know where. Like it's somewhere here, but God knows where it's gone. Oh, wished. I actually don't know. There's pages upon pages. I could ask Battle Gaza, but where is the? Yeah, so I have the total budget for relation to things. Yeah, recreational. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, to be taken out of the €6 million grant Cavan County Council receiving from the government on recreational use and administration and things like that. That's the grant. So yeah, this is the cultural kind of grant that's put towards it. So County Council gets 6 million from the government to do it. No, not for Cavan, but for all the cultural stuff and all that crack. So going by what they say, isn't it? So that's for culture and many other things, administration, letters and all that crap, I think it is. Recreation too for parks and maintaining the parks and stuff like that too. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Going by the looks of this. So that's the total money they get in it, but it's a lot of money in it. Hello, Moonhunters. You were trying to call me there. What's up? So I just can't speak at the moment. But yeah, just looking at the budget, you know. So it's 81. It's 81 million in total for roads, water, transport, development, environmental, all that. Uh, I thought you had called. My bad. No, it's okay. Uh, uh, but yeah, so it's 81 million for everything. So it's the budget thing here. So it could be more, could be less. Agriculture and all that stuff. It's 81 million, which is a good bit of money now to put towards, and that's not even counting the road tax or into that. The total money to get from the government. Let's see a good bit of money now. So any other questions relating to Carpenter or anything like that, lads and lassies? The 24th. So basically in a few days, about 12 days time. So you won't find it now. Are you scared? Scared? What do you mean? You're not going to be shot? Oh no, the majority of stuff is done now. It's just about a minute putting pen to pay. It's about just getting it done now, I suppose. So much. Oh yeah, see that's how. So yeah, anything else happened with anybody? How is everybody keeping? There's 5 people here. Hello. Like 3 people now, but how's Kelly? She's downstairs actually. But yeah, I'll probably go in a few minutes' time. So, um, aye, so yeah, so this what day is the 20th? Just let me check. Because this is the last day you can basically sign up for the Cavendish Kahoot. Uh, hello, Adam. So just give me a sec. When's the 20th? It's next Tuesday, actually, a week from now. Yeah. How you doing? I'm not bad. How are you, Adam? Just popping in to say hello. Hello, Petey. How you doing? But yeah, very good, very good. So next Tuesday, basically, a week from now is the last time you can join the Kahoot. Like you have names down already, but if anybody else wishes to join or make up their mind about joining, uh, you can join if you wish. Or anybody who maybe is who joined and is busy that day can let me know on the 20th too. So next Tuesday. So basically a week from now, you have another week to decide if you want to join. Well, basically to next Tuesday, yeah. So basically a week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, probably going in 2 or 3 minutes time now. So if anybody has anything to ask me or related to cabin to or anything like that, or anything above, to let me know. Also, there's I don't know what Garrett books go to County Monaghan, but the dying to have them in County Monaghan. A lot of people want them to go to County Monaghan, Castlebane particularly. Will there be any baked goods in Cavendish? Like what do you mean sale or he or he ask in general? What like people do like last year somebody baked a cake, just like for themselves basically for nobody else but just for themselves and put up a picture on Twitter there last year. So I suppose people would bake especially some cakes for themselves. Yeah. Which riddles. There's jokes, but I don't think there's any riddles. Huh? That's pretty can. Yeah, it's been very bad about the last few weeks, not only. Yeah. Well, there's nothing. I don't know. The wedding wouldn't really make any difference, to be totally honest. It's for the whole day on the 24th. It's not the weekend. Next year it probably will be a week. It depends. It'll be Calvin week maybe. I don't know. They haven't decided that yet. Um, of course they were doing the Kahoot live, and then we're live streaming their program on TV for it. So we're live streaming that too. We're reacting to that. So yeah, so the program then obviously the program will be live on the Calvin Call on YouTube channel too, and on the Calvin Get Together's YouTube channel too. But we just kind of reacting to it and chatting about it. That'll be on the evening. I don't know. I'm assuming it'll be 7 o'clock or so. Obviously, the Calvin Day Kahoot is starting at 11 to 1. So we live done. Well, the first year we actually did, we made it bigger than anything else. Like 10 million people seen it only on the first one. So I think it was bigger than anything, anything that was in Twitter for a long time. Because it actually was actually the most trended topic in Ireland that week. And then actually that month too was actually the most viewed topic in the whole Republic of Ireland on Irish Twitter. So quite, let's put it this way, it was quite an achievement, the first one, during our lockdown. So we done very, very well for ourselves in County Cap that time. So we literally ran away with it. And that was in 2020. Aye. But that's where I want to be. This lovely county cabin. Just this. And it's sweeter my mother but me. I've heard of all its beauty since a child. Mother's knees. That has to be. You mean so much to me. Pretty much so, yeah. I know now. Getting closer now, yeah. We're getting closer to the day. Are you working on Calvin Day? Well, I'm doing things for Calvin Day. I'm not technically working, to put it that way. Like, I'm basically just be doing Calvin Day stuff. Any news, any wide news? No, there's no really wide news. Nothing yet. There'll be some wide news on Calvin Day, but apart from that. Like, for Calvin Day, you're talking about Calvin Day, no, I'm not getting a penny for it. I don't get, I'm not a part of the Calvin Collin team. Like, the council have their own people paid to do. I'm just doing it on my own behalf. So, there you go. I don't know. She'll probably do her own thing maybe for Calvin Day. I don't know, actually. I actually didn't ask her. I asked her about the Kahoot, but I didn't ask her. What was she doing anything, I think. Will you be able to vouch on Kevin the bet? No, we won't be betting on anything. Nobody has to pay anything. I'll be paying everything. So no, nobody paying anything. Oh no, the Celts are doing a good bit too. They're doing their own thing. And I'm doing my own thing too. So. Like the people paid to the Twitter and the Facebook and all that. They all accounts on Facebook and Twitter. So, the minks are dangerous. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get too bad. Will you be drinking? No, I won't be drinking. I have to be totally sober. Because last year I had to go on radio across the whole country, on every local radio station in the country. So basically, a person interviewed me from some higher up radio station and they put it out and basically went out to the whole local radio stations around the country. So I had to be sober for anything like that coming up. And obviously for Kahoot and for everything, the organisation of it. So he's up. But yeah, I don't intend to drink now. I never drank so far in my life. I'm not going to drink now. If you look, I'm better staying away from it. Because that's something that you will be out in 2010. There's no rest for the wicked. I say I have to get back to work straight away on Sunday. That's Sunday after Calvin Day. There's no sitting in and sleeping in or that. Straight away walk. Back to work. Aye, the Cuckoo game should be fun, yeah. Hello, D. What do you think about the Queen? I think it's sad. She was no woman. You think of your granny or anything like that. With her with the headscarf and things like that. It's sad to see her go because she's been there for so long too. And I know, like, I sound like a West Brit or something like that, but it is sad to see that happen. It is sad, but and obviously Prince Charles has a lot to live up to compared to his mother. Yeah, the UFO guy is being paid to help me out. Yeah, he's helping me out with the cap there. Yeah. The border fox will be at it. Yeah, border fox. Oh, hello, Boomer. Sorry, I didn't see. James, yeah, the football player, yeah. Well, it's not that if you don't like the Queen, I'm sure everybody will agree that somebody losing their life too, and especially, you take your mother or anything like that. Everybody would be sad losing their mother. You have to have kind of some kind of sympathy for when somebody loses their life. Regardless what you think of the monarchy or anything like that, you should have a small bit of sympathy for the Queen's death. Even though I sound like such a West Brit, but at the end of the day, she was a mother and she was a leader of her country and she was loved by a lot of British people. So, can't really do it. Oh no, he's not taking any advantage of him. He's helping me out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, anything else? Any other questions or anything? Maybe soon we're on my Calvin Day tops. When I get it, it hasn't come yet, the Calvin, but it's on the way. My hat's there, I could start wearing my hat too, but. And my other top too. Yeah, I was on them. I wasn't doing anything bypass. I went on the bypass for a few minutes. Yeah. God only knows what he said. I actually don't remember. I remember him saying something, but I can't remember what he said. Will that question be on the quiz? Not likely. Okay, people here. Hello, hello. Sorry, I was in my own head there for a second. Have I ever seen a UFO? Not to my knowledge, anyway. I don't think so. Got a tape or what? Well, that's totally fine. If you don't want to join, you don't have to join. It's just an opportunity for people to have a bit of fun, and they could win a prize. Yeah. I think that your own person. You didn't even ask the kid. It's hard to see beyond Cavan for All Ireland this year. It's hard to see beyond Cavan for yeah. Well, Cavan won't get into any All Ireland anyway. Give me 1 second. I just have to. Sorry, I had to run there for a second. What's the first prize? It's 400 euro. 400 euro. No, I won't be drinking it. I have to remain alert on that day. Especially any day I have to remain alert, so. Because you can't be going out on the roads drinking when you're picking up litter and things, so to be thinking of safety. You have to download, you don't have to download anything, Tony. We give you a number for Calvin Day on the quiz, and where you put in your username, and that's what it is. If you really want to join. No, Cal Nolan's not in it. But we see with Cal Nolan, because we did send a letter to Cal Nolan, we see if she wrote back and I asked her some questions in it. So if she writes back, oh, well and good. We have to wait that out, don't I? I should put your name in. It's no for is not invited, unfortunately. We did send her a letter, so if she doesn't like to send us a letter back, maybe we think about it if she sends us a letter. We ask her if she wants to join. Oh, it's nice enough, yeah. But yeah, you have until next weekend, Tony, if you change your mind. So anything else? Any other questions? But the one thing I will say is it's a pity my old chair wet when I did. That's all I said. Because I went at the worst possible time. So it was a nuisance when I did. Yeah, we will, because obviously we'll be live for a good long time, yeah. I have things set up and all that. So we will have a few cups of tea that day, yeah. But it won't be during the Kahoot, it'll probably be after the Kahoot, because obviously I have to walk out things and do. And then obviously during the Cavan Day Live, we could do that. Like the Cavan show last year, we didn't live stream it last year, the first year we did. We obviously have a few cups of tea, we can sit down and just relax and watch it. So that'll be in the evening time. We're not like we won't be live throughout the whole day. We'll be live for a good portion of the day, probably 6 or 7 hours. Yeah, give or take. Yeah, because the thing will take about 2 hours. The Kahoot from 11 to 1. We'll probably live for 3 or 4 hours probably for that. Then the Cavan Day probably takes about 2 hours, and then we'll be a few extra hours just chilling around. And then obviously too throughout that we won't be just sitting down doing that. We'll be full flat out on Twitter trying to get a trend and trying to get things out there basically. So we'll be going 190 miles an hour. Should I study for it? I don't think you be able to, like, there's some questions you wouldn't know, Tony. There's some of them that it's just impossible for you to know. So it's just really using your head, I suppose, on the time, yeah. It's the chair of committee. Which committee? What committee? The Cavan chair. Like I'm the chair of our portion of the Cavan like on our own thing, like our own Kahoot and things like that. It's not the county kids. The county kids have their own yoke. Yeah. Aye, there'll be some tea, yeah. Did you raffle it? Which did the raffle what? What do you mean the chair? Oh no, but the other chair's gone as banjo. It's useless. It's not watered down now. But yeah, there'll be some random person picked on Cavan there for something, and we try and see what we can get them. It's like somebody that's probably just randomly in the chat, maybe. Which costs more? What? I don't really know. Buy the whole twice. Oh, you mean the kettle? Oh, okay. Don't ask me. Bam. Ooh. see now. Let's see if it switch over to here. No. That walk on them. There's no wedge to it over actually. You can charge stuff with this chair, but it's not, unfortunately it won't. I don't know why. The charges might be a bit too big, but let me see what the fuck, which way is. And it'll probably go because for nearly an hour live. I didn't plan to go live for an hour, but just look at the faithful. Yeah, so I said we're going about 6 minutes because we're nearly our live now, and I have work in the morning, so. Oh, fuck him. Hmm. Seemed like you're the last person standing, Tony. Excuse me. You attracting all your messages, Tony. I don't know what's the point in that, so nobody's going to see them really that much. So I say I would tip on that. I think we've said enough and done enough tonight, so I will talk to you all tomorrow.